Hey, what's going on guys, Khraze here, welcome back to Outriders. Today we have a brand new update live on all of the platforms. By the way, you probably saw this if you logged in the game at least once today. Otherwise, if you didn't, then don't worry, we have everything right here on this channel, so let's jump right into it. By the way, I want to start things off with a brand new giveaway for the month of March, by the way, this time around for a free copy of Outriders on any platform you want. So the winner will be able to choose the platform he or she might want to play the game on, and you can do so by simply following the links down below and being a subscriber to the channel. And before the game launches, I will announce the winner right here on this channel, as well as via email address provided. Oh, and before I forget, a huge congrats to Whiskey Gamer aka Yerzu over on Twitter for winning our previous giveaway for a free copy of Outriders on Steam. So congratulations, and again, all links in the description box down below. But with that being said and done, let's begin of course with the recent updates and what we got from Steam. So let's begin with those, and then we're gonna move over to the console versions as well. So first of all, we have a few general patch notes right here, including of course that all awaited motion blur toggle, which was finally added in the game, and you can go ahead and access that from the options menu. And yes, that's going to be able to completely turn off that really annoying and nauseating blur toggle that we had in the game for all of this time. And by the way, this is going to be for all of the platforms. There's also minor tweaks to frame rate outputs to certain items in cutscenes. However, the team has assured us that they are still working on more comprehensive fixes for the future, and again, this is going to be available for all of the platforms. They've also made improvements to cut down on the time it takes for you to matchmake with other people in case you were doing that multiplayer or if you were playing with people, yeah, this should be in effect right now, at least on the PC, PS4 and the PS5. Now moving on to the PC specific changes, we have one for the crash that would occur when opening up either menus or inventory screens, and it would happen quite often. At the very least in my case, it did crash my game quite a little bit, so you should see a fix in the new update right now as well. Moving on to the console specific changes, we have one for the link with the buy now button in the lobby right after you would finish the campaign in the demo. So they fixed the store links on that buy button right now, so you can go ahead and purchase the game from the proper link. And they've also fixed the bug that was causing an audio desynchronization in cutscenes on the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4. Now there's some further fixes along the way that were listed both on Reddit as well as Twitter. Like for example, for the PS5, there was a problem with the clothing and the banners not always properly playing their animations and waving in the wind. So there was a bug that was causing them to be static and not move. So now when you walk through them and interact with them, yeah, it should cause them to wiggle according to the patch notes right here. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the major ones. Now the only other thing that still remains to discuss is the fact that there was a bug that was causing people to lose all of their items in the game, especially when logging out and then logging back in a day later or maybe the next morning. It likely occurred to you as well to lose items that you farmed in the inventory. So according to the patch notes, they did apply a fix to the bug that deletes player gear if their connection drops out during a transition. Apparently it's in regards to your connection and the fact that it drops before you do a transition, maybe from like the main menu to your character screen or vice versa, or going through the lobby and getting back, and so on and so forth. So apparently the bug that was causing all of that has been addressed in the most recent update. Now here's the thing, this might still delete your items, it might still occur to you even after this fix is fully implemented. So here are like 3 or 4 things that I've done that have completely prevented me from losing any more items past that point. First of all, once you finish the main campaign, make sure that you do speak with Jacob right here at the end in the reunion mission, because after you do this, it's going to give you the end screen for the demo and it's going to give you the prompt to buy the game. Just ignore that, press cancel, but make sure that you pass that point that brings you back to the lobby. So from that point on, you don't have to worry about inconsistencies between refreshing your main story and not completing everything in it. The next thing is to make absolutely sure that if you farmed any cool items like legendaries in the demo, to at least have the better ones equipped at all times upon your character. This, for me and a ton of other people that I've talked to, it seems to fully prevent any deletion, no matter if it auto-saves your character or not, right before you exit the game and enter it in a different day. The final thing that I can recommend is to force the game to auto-save at least a couple of times right before you log off in your previous session, especially right after you just farmed a bunch of legendaries. Now there's a few ways in which you can cause the game to auto-save, and you will see an icon that appears in the bottom right corner of the screen if that happens, but here's a couple of tricks. One of them is to simply head over to any of these merchants in the main hub, buy an item or two, and it's gonna cause your game to autosave right there and then. Another one is to, well, just simply head over outside of the hub using the teleporter points and then come back into it, and once you come back to the main hub, it's going to do another force autosave right there for you in case something bad happens. And for me, I've done this, and over the past week I've been farming quite a few legendaries, and it didn't happen for me again to lose any other items past the first one that I lost back like a couple of weeks ago. This is it though with the recent update. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video at any point, it would be super awesome if you left a like on it, subscribed, and activate that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.